Good afternoon from the Disney Springs bus board. You guys know what that means? Another resort tour. The only problem, the resort that we're gonna go to is not on this board. We're gonna go do Shades of Green today, but we can't take a bus to get there. We have to take a car because we've got a friend that's staying there. We're gonna go check it out. There it is. That's where we're headed. It looks very nice. It's got this nice waterfall out front too, and all the flags of all of the armed forces. So we parked in a garage, which this is the only resort I've seen that has a garage. So we just got off the elevator and we're heading towards the main lobby. And just look at this view. These are the resort grounds out there. It is beautiful. So you'll have to excuse the sun. I kind of came late in the evening, but here's a general overview of the main entrance to the resort. And we're gonna go in right there, and that'll be the front lobby. And as you guys can see, there is a bus stop down here that has buses that take you to all of the different Disney resorts. And I think there is one that takes you to Disney Springs. I just didn't see it on the board. So let's head into the lobby. Here's a quick look at the main entrance area where you would bring your car in before going into the main lobby. There's a little sign over here. What does the sign say? As you guys can hear, there is a water feature down there. It looks like this water feature is dedicated to James Big Jim McCrindle. Oh. And here's the water feature down here. And these are the stairs over here that lead down to the bus ramp that we saw earlier. And if we look across the way, well, I guess not, there's a rock feature there, but the buses are right down below us. So I'm gonna head down these stairs here. And as you guys can see, right there is where that sign was that we were just showing you before for Big Jim. And these are the water features that we were looking at 2 seconds ago. And we're heading down these stairs. And I believe the only thing that's down here is the bus stop. There's an ATM down here, a couple of tables and chairs. Cafe. Looks like it's closed right now though. Looks like a grab and go restaurant. Here's a quick look at the menu. Very reasonable prices for like a grab and go type place. And then from the Express Cafe, we can turn and we can see the bus schedule. And this tells us where the buses will be going and what time they'll be showing up. And then as you can see out here, this is the bus stop. There's a clock and a map. I think it's tracking where the buses are. And then there's also a sign here that tells us when boarding to and from the parks to Shades of Green, you will need to have a military ID. From Express Cafe, we are turning back and heading up the stairs to the main lobby. We have barely even scratched the surface of this resort, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful here. A fun thing to note about this resort is that it is only open to US military members, but the pricing does change depending on your rank. So if you are a higher ranking member of the military, you have to pay more, but if you're a lower ranking, you pay less. I like how they have it decorated for Easter already. It kind of gives me like a Polynesian type vibe. It's very tropical feeling in here. And there is also, in the main lobby here, a Mickey that has the Declaration of Independence on his feet. As we make our way further into the main lobby, over here is registration. And there's another, just like all of the other Disney resorts, there is a little TV here where the kids can watch. I guess they're doing The Devil Wears Prada right now. It's not really the Disney Channel, but The Devil Wears Prada. And then over here in the Magnolia wing, there is a Java Cafe, another real quick grab-and-go type place. Let's have a look at the menu. I think that this is exactly the same menu as we saw downstairs. And the same prices. I feel like baby food was less down there. Let me know if you guys saw the prices and if baby food was less. Everything looks pretty good though. Yeah, and then just real simple type snacks. And some Starbucks. They brew Starbucks coffee here. And then of course, some ice cream. Ooh, that looks really good. So I stand corrected. This is the Princess Diaries, not The Devil Wears Prada. I also noticed that right next to the TV is the mailbox. So if you have a postcard or a letter you need to send out, this is a U.S. Post Office postbox. There is a sign for the Magnolia Yoga Studio with free classes. And then there's also the Magnolia Grand Signature Spa Package. Now, I don't know where this spa is or where the yoga studio is. Hopefully we find it along our journey. There's a room over here next to registration that is just dark right now. I don't know what's in there. Let's head deeper into the resort and we'll head over to the Magnolia Wing. So here's the Java Cafe that we showed you earlier with the ice cream and the coffee and everything. And then we're gonna turn and we're gonna go down that hallway in a little bit. But first, I wanna continue in this direction because I believe there's a restaurant down here. Down here at the bottom of the stairs, we come upon Genos, which seems like a nice sit-down restaurant. Let's have a real quick look at this menu. I gotta go quick because I think it's gonna change on us. It's pretty nice. It's like a steak restaurant. Oh, there's some seafood too. Wow, yeah. Shareable sides. Okay, I wonder if everything's a la carte then. And to the left from Genos is the Bistro to Go. The Bistro to Go is Genos to-go menu. So you can just come to this little desk right here and order anything off the to-go menu or the late night menu. And they'll bring it out to you to go. Or if you call room service, this is the desk that room service comes out of. It is the same kitchen as Genos though. So sounds like it'll be good food. So there's the menu for the Bistro to Go. Okay, this is the Garden Gallery dinner buffet right now. Chef Robert is creating a Taste of Asia on Wednesdays, which is today. It's Wednesday from 5 until 9:30 p.m. So this is the Garden Gallery, which is the buffet that's happening right now. Wow. They've got beef brisket. Oh, they're doing the Asian food right there. It's like an hibachi right now. This is very cool. And they've got some pizzas going over here too. Sorry. Some egg rolls, some pot stickers. And then you can pick, I think that you could probably pick all your stuff. Like maybe this isn't, oh no, it's cooked. I thought maybe it wasn't cooked. And you could give it to them to cook it for you. Definitely very nice. Here's all the proteins that you can get, like teriyaki ribs, duck, tuna, curry mussels. This looks like the dessert area. Whoa, yeah, that looks very good. We've got some bread over here, some fruit, some corn, some meatballs, tater tots, mac and cheese. This is kind of like the kids area right here I'm seeing. And then maybe a dessert bar where you can get some ice cream and some toppings. Oh, and they've got a whole bunch of boards back here for some pin trading. You guys see anything back there that looks really good?
Those are my personal things. They won't provide me with any because you're not giving me a sale. These are my personal. I buy them and I buy them. They put them on the home gift.
Here's the Garden Gallery's garden. There it is. It's like a little atrium out there. Very nice. There's no way to get to it though. This is just specifically for looks. The Garden Gallery is actually very large. There's the buffet over here and there's a seating area back there. And there's another seating area over here. So back at the top of the stairs from Genos, and we're actually back here. We'll use this coffee Java Cafe as our center point. And right there is the lobby. And now we're gonna turn down this hallway and see what's down here. There's an Alamo rental car booth here where you can get a rental car for National or Alamo. And then we're heading further into the resort. At the bottom of the ramp, we come across all the flags of the military branches. And then there's also an exchange here. And anybody that's in the military knows about exchanges that are on base. But this one has Disney merchandise. They not only have Disney stuff, but they also have like military hats and all kinds of other stuff. They have a few grab-and-go sandwiches over here, but here's the question. Do they have any of the frozen stuff like we've seen at the other resorts? Definitely have a larger selection of beer here. Holy cow. You can get just about any kind of beer that you can imagine. But I'm not seeing any of the stuff like hot dogs or bacon or frozen meals that you can get at some of the other DVC resorts. But of course, this is not a DVC resort. This is actually not even a Disney resort. It's actually run by the military. And then of course over here, they've got any sort of toiletries that you may have forgotten. And there's also a very, very large selection of wine and liquor, and this seems to be the only resort you can get cigarettes at. And they do have a few cigars over here too. And then from the exchange, we turn and we head down this hallway, and as you can see, you can buy Disney tickets down here. But we're not actually here to buy Disney tickets. We're just here to see it. But then here's the ticket booth. Oh my gosh. There's a Nimbus 2000 back there. That's not Disney at all. I bet, oh, you can buy any tickets here. So you can buy Universal tickets, you can buy Legoland tickets. That's pretty neat. You can buy SeaWorld tickets. Wow, who knew you could come to a place that is technically on Disney property and buy a ticket for any of the theme parks here in Orlando. Here are the military prices for any of the places that you want to go. It's very small. I don't think that I can show it on the video, but here's an idea. Here's the Universal tickets, and then the other area attraction tickets, like SeaWorld or Aquatica or Busch Gardens. Oh, and you can do all kinds of stuff, like Boggy Creek Airboat Ride, Crayola Experience, the Florida Aquarium. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of tickets you can buy here. It is amazing. From the ticket window over here, you can turn and there is a family technology center, which is just kind of a little area that has a bunch of computers that the kids and everybody in the family can use. And they're showing some Disney Junior cartoons in there. From the attraction ticket area, we're heading down this hallway over here, and we saw a little machine here that says prepaid arcade game cards. Maybe there's an arcade down here. I know that the yoga studio and the spa are down there. We saw a sign for that. So we're heading down. We found the Magnolia Yoga Studio, and it's free. And here are the times for it. I guess it's inside of here. Oh, yeah, maybe behind this door. We made it to the end of the hallway, and you can see here's some guest rooms down here. And we saw a sign that says the Magnolia Spa this way. Let's try to find the spa. There's a set of windows here at the end of the hallway, and you can kind of see there's some guest rooms and some balconies up there. And just through the trees over here is the pool. We'll have to go out there and have a look at the pool. One of the things that I think is interesting as we're heading through the hallways where the rooms are, they still have the Magic Band readers. So I think you still get Magic Bands when you're staying at this resort, and I think you still get some of the Disney perks like extra magic hours and stuff like that, and 60 days out for your Fast Pass reservations, but it's not technically a Disney resort. We found a sign that tells us we have to go down to get to the spa. So we're gonna go down, and then we'll probably go outside and check out the pools. We found the Magnolia Spa. It looks very nice. I'm not gonna go in there. There's a Keurig machine though, but I'm not gonna go in because I don't want to interrupt anybody's spa services. But what do you guys say? We just came out of that elevator right there. So I believe there's a pool out these doors. Let's go out the doors and find the pool. We're finding the Mill Pond pool. There's a big old water slide there. And there's a water wheel over here too. And it looks like a little splash pad. This is nice. There's also, aside from this water slide, there's a little playground over here, which is actually really fun looking. It looks like a tree house. We've got a little area over here next to the playground that has all kinds of oversized games. This looks like Jenga, like oversized Jenga, but the blocks look soft, which actually makes it nicer because I've played oversized Jenga before and I had a block hit me in the face and it hurt. And then of course, cornhole. It's a US Army version of cornhole. Right next to the pool is Evergreen's Sports Bar. Here's what the inside of Evergreen's looks like. For the comfort of guests, you must wear shoes and shirt. And then there's a little to-go takeout window here too. Wanted to come over and get a look at the menu for Evergreens. So just basic bar food. Actually, it's quite reasonable though, as far as prices go. And here's the beverage menu. I think it's gonna change because I started filming too late. Oh, it didn't. We made it. Whoa, that beer selection is quite extensive. For a small Disney bar, at least. There's also a little arcade back here with what looks like pool tables and a couple of other little games. Let's have a look inside of there. You get a card to get credits for all of the different games in here. And then you can play any of these key games. Oh, there's a lot of stuff back here. Okay, there's a lot more than I thought there was. Play Donkey Kong or DDR. A couple of motion theater games. Batman. Terminator. I don't see any pinball machines though, or am I missing something? They do have air hockey and pool though. Here's a little bit better view of the pool. This is nice with the slide. And they've got a basketball hoop too. The kids are playing basketball in the pool. I came over here to get a better view of the splash pad area, but this sign over here caught my attention. I want this in every hotel. Please be considerate of other guests. Shh. Here's a view of the splash pad area. This actually looks like a lot of fun. There's water spraying everywhere. There's a big old bucket up top that looks like it's gonna dump any second now. Just water going everywhere. Here's something that I'm noticing about Shades of Green that's different than any other Disney resort that we visited. This one just has signs that say stuff is this way or that way. There's no maps anywhere. There's definitely not a running trail map for this place. Very nice, but just a little bit confusing as far as getting around it. So we're gonna go over to the Magnolia pool first to compare it to this pool that we're at now. Then we'll come back over and go to the fitness center and tennis courts. So we're just gonna head straight through this building right here. I like that over here at the Magnolia pool, they're listening to Greatest American Hero. This one seems a little bit quieter. It's also zero entry, so you can walk right in. They've got these little nets here. They don't have the basketball hoop. But I was wondering, what do you guys think this means? U.S. Coast Guard devices only. There's also a volleyball net over here too. Kids are out there playing volleyball. So from the Magnolia pool, we turn in this direction and we're headed. This is the walkway that we took from, that's the ticket center right there. And that's where that machine was that had the arcade cards. And we headed down this hallway trying to find the Magnolia Spa. And then over here is the Magnolia Pool. And then back there is the Mill Pool. And now we are headed in this direction. I got to admit, it is a very quiet and nice looking resort. I like it a lot. It's very beautiful. And it seems like a lot of the rooms have balconies. I don't think I've seen any rooms that don't have a balcony yet. So these are the rooms that I was just showing you guys. Magnolia Pool is over there. The Mill Pool is back behind this building here. And right now, we are right behind the lobby in this beautiful, beautiful garden area. It's very quiet, very serene. And there's some more guest rooms over there. There's definitely a lot of them. There's just a turkey over here. There's people sitting next to their balcony, and there is literally a turkey hanging out with them. Do you guys see that right now? They're just ignoring the fact that there is a gigantic turkey hanging out with them right outside of their room. Looking from the lobby as we turn to our left through all this garden here, we can see there's this brick path with a bunch of names on it. I don't know what the names mean. I guess you could probably buy a brick in memory of somebody or just in appreciation of somebody. And there's this nice little pergola over here too. I bet you could get married here. Like, this seems like a beautiful backdrop for a wedding. I say that about every single resort we go to, but right now the weather is just perfect and the views are serene. I would say this is a perfect spot to get married. We are going to walk by where the turkey is, and we're gonna head, there's more golf courses over there, and then here's the tennis court for this resort. We still gotta find the fitness center, so we're gonna head back in this direction, trying to find the fitness center. I'm just excited to see this turkey. Let's see. Here you go, Mr. Turkey. Oh, okay, he's coming.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's not shy.
Yeah, he's not. Wow. So here we are. Back there is where our turkey friend was. You can see more guest rooms over here that are overlooking the Palm Golf Course. And these are the tees here. Look, it's in the shape of a Mickey. That's pretty neat. It is perfect temperature outside right now to be playing golf. It's 69 degrees outside. These people over here are playing. I bet you they're having a great game. That was the Palm Golf Course, hole 10. And you can see shades of green back here. And we're turning to find our tennis court. It seems like some people really wanted to play tennis and got angry that this gate was locked. So they yanked it open. As we turn from the tennis court, I noticed that there's a dog walking station over here where you can get poop bags for your dog. I'm guessing this is a dog walking area. So from the dog walking area, we are turning to our right and we are back at the Mill Pool. Oh no, there's a golf cart coming by. All the other Disney resorts have cast members in the golf carts. These are just golfers speeding by. It is worth noting though that we are back at the sports bar and you can park your golf cart here and then go have a beer or have a quick bite to eat in the middle of your golf game at the sports bar. So now we're back at the Mill Pool. Okay, I think we've figured it out. US Coast Guard devices only, we think they're referring to life preservers or floaties, and they do provide life jackets for anybody that's here swimming, but there's a whole little rack of life preservers. So from the mill pool, we're turning back. Back behind there is where we were at the golf course and the tennis courts. We're still looking for the fitness center. We're gonna try going in these doors over here. 99% sure that every room has a balcony. I know that I've said that before about other resorts, but I really feel like that's true of this resort. So we just came through the building. There's nothing in here aside from rooms, but we are trying to find the fitness center, and we found a sign that says walkway to restaurants and fitness center. We're back where we started. Oh, there's a map. Look. Oh wait, this is for the fire pump. Darn it. I thought maybe it was going to tell us where the fitness center was. So we're back in this beautiful garden area, and we're headed back towards the lobby in hopes of finding this fitness center. So in that direction was the garden gallery and the front entrance to Genos. And as we turn, there's a side entrance to Genos over here. And then the fitness center. We have found the fitness center. It looks like a very nice fitness center. We have made it back to the main lobby. I think we've seen everything. I want to go out here and have an overview of the whole resort. Oh look, the fireplace is both inside and outside. That is very nice. It's very nice and calm and serene here. I like it a lot. And I like the architecture, I like the design. It has a weird tropical / wilderness feel to it. Kind of a mixture of the two. I think one of the neatest things is that if you are a lower ranking member of the military, you pay less than, say, a general or a lieutenant or some other high ranking member of the military. That's such a cool thing that they do. Once again, this is a Disney resort that is run by the military. So you or I could not stay here unless you are a military member. We were finally able to find a paper map, and we went through all of the things that are available here. As we were trying to walk over to the golf course, we were walking past the playground here, and there's just a peacock sitting outside of some rooms over here. Hey there, Mr. Peacock. Oh no, he's missing all of his feathers on his tail. So here's the Magnolia golf course. It is beautiful. Like, I can't believe how beautiful this golf course is. I would love to come out here and play one day. I've never played a full round of golf. Never even played a game of golf. I've done driving and putting, and that's it. I think we're back at the beginning of the Magnolia golf course, and this must be the pro shop over here. There's a little practice putting green for you to get ready for your game. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like a little bar. Maybe this is where you can come and get a drink or a quick meal before you play your game of golf. This is On the Green Grill. So here's the menu for the On the Green Grill. You can get breakfast, you can get snacks, you can get lunch, or any sort of beverage or alcoholic beverage. So there you have it. That has been our tour of Shades of Green. We've been trying to get out here for a very long time, and I'm so glad that we were able to make this tour for you guys. It does feel different than a Disney resort. You are right across the street from the Grand Floridian, so you're very, very close to Disney. There's buses that run to all of the different Disney parks and different Disney areas, but it still feels different. Like I showed you guys, the cigarettes that you can buy in the exchange and the large amount and the large selection of beers and alcohols that you can get. You won't find that at any other Disney resort. You will find beers and wines and liquors and stuff like that, but it just seemed like the selection here was much larger. It also seemed like some of the prices for the food here were a lot lower. And like we said earlier, you cannot stay here unless you have a military ID. So this resort in particular is run by the US military, not run by Disney, but still has some of the perks of Disney. I think you can come here and visit if you're going to play golf and you go to the pro shops for the golf. I wouldn't recommend just walking around the resort like we did today, because we were stopped once by a security guard and he said that there was somebody walking around taking pictures that didn't seem like they were supposed to be here, but I didn't match the description, so I don't know who that could have been. So all in all, Shades of Green, fantastic resort, kind of a mishmash of styles there. It was kind of tropical, kind of wildernessy, but still a very nice resort. Everybody's got balconies, but I'd like to stay here one day. I don't think that that's possible, but I would like to stay here one day. And with that being said, we are off, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.